Taegeuk refers to the source of everything in the universe, and the universal law in which everything continuously goes through cycles of creation and destruction. Pumse Taegeuk symbolizes the root principle of universal philosophy, and is constructed by applying the truth inherent in Taegeuk's yin and yang principles. Taegeuk Ojang stands for Song of the 8 trigrams and symbolizes calm and authority. Taegeuk Ojang is a pumse that emphasizes techniques of self-defense rather than athletic function. We will now take a look at the pumse of Taegeuk Ojang. Taegeuk Ojang consists of 5 key moves, namely 매주먹 내려치기, 팔꿈치 돌려치기, 팔꿈치 벼적치기, 고아서기, and 엽서기. These are the key moves of Taegeuk Ojang. We will now take a closer look at each of the key moves of Taegeuk Ojang. 매주먹 내려치기 is a technique used to strike an opponent by drawing a big descending circle with your hammer fist. While your arms cross at the solar plexus, your assisting arm should face outward. The striking hand should pass under the assisting arm. Draw an arc above your head and stop at the shoulder line with your arm naturally straightened. Your fist should not stop at the head. Be careful not to let your arm bend. 팔꿈치 돌려치기 is a technique used to strike with the elbow in a swinging motion. Bend your elbow so the back of your hand faces upward. Place the fist in front of the shoulder of your striking arm. Spin your torso and strike. The elbow should be slightly above your shoulder. Your chest should open up when performing the move. The elbow and fist should be placed along the same line. Be careful not to let your fist fall below your shoulder. The assisting hand should be open. Assist the 팔꿈치 돌려치기 by letting it touch the palm of the hand assisting the first of the swinging arm. Do not hold your fist with the open hand of the assisting arm. 팔꿈치 벼적치기 is a technique used to create a target by opening your assisting hand, twisting your torso about 45 degrees, and striking a target with the elbow. The elbow of the arm creating a target should be slightly bent and at solar plexus elevation. Be careful not to let the palm of the assisting hand hit your elbow or hold your elbow with your hand. 고아서기 is a posture where you bend your knees by twisting your feet, using a low stance 1 fist's width between your feet. Stand low like 주춤서기, with the shin of one leg touching the calf of the other. 앞고아서기 refers to moving sideways and performing 고아서기 in front of the supporting leg, while 뒤고아서기 refers to placing the other foot behind the forward foot to perform 고아서기, then coming to a halt. Be careful not to let your shin and calf part. 엽서기 is a posture where you twist one foot 90 degrees outward from the 나란히서기 posture. Straighten your knees and stand naturally with 1 foot's length between your feet. Your center should be between your feet. These are the key moves of Taegeuk Ojang. We will now look at the moves in succession, connecting each move. The key moves of Taegeuk Ojang, first part, consist of wen aremaki, wen meju목 내려치기, 오른 아래막기, and 오른 meju목 내려치기. Push off the ground with your front foot from 앞구비 아래막기. Move your center to your hind leg. Stand in 엽서기 posture. Then perform meju목 내려치기. All must be performed in one continuous motion. Your eyes should follow the direction of 품새. Cautions for Taegeuk Ojang, first part, taking a closer look. Do not perform meju목 내려치기 in a similar fashion to 둥중목 바깥치기, and your first should not pass in front of your face when striking. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Ojang, first part, in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk Ojang, second part, consist of wen 안맞기 and 오른 안맞기, 오른 앞차기 and 오른 둥중목 앞치기, and wen 안맞기, wen 앞차기 and wen 둥중목 앞치기, and 오른 안맞기, and 오른 둥중목 앞치기. Breathe in after performing wen 맞기, then connect to 오른 맞기. Bend your knee using the momentum from 앞차기, then perform the preparatory 둥중목 앞치기 move. After the kicking foot touches ground, connect the 둥중목 앞치기 and 안맞기. Concentrate on the use of your breath and muscles and coordinate spinning of the torso while connecting the moves. Cautions for Taegeuk Ojang, second part, taking a closer look. Connect the moves so the wen 안맞기 and 오른 안맞기 flow naturally. The target for 둥중목 앞치기 is above the philtrum. Be careful not to let your fist rise above your shoulder when performing 안맞기. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Ojang, second part, in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk Ojang, third part, consist of 왼손날 바깥맞기, 오른 팔꿈치 돌려치기, 오른 손날 바깥맞기, 왼 팔꿈치 돌려치기, 왼 아래맞기, and 오른 안맞기, 오른 앞차기, and 오른 아래맞기, and 왼 안맞기. Bend your knee using the momentum from 앞차기, then perform the preparatory 아래맞기 move. Then connect 아래맞기 and 안맞기 when the kicking foot touches the ground. Cautions for Taegeuk Ojang, third part, taking a closer look. 앞차기 and 아래맞기, 안맞기 moves should all be performed in succession. When performing 팔꿈치 돌려치기, the targeting hand should not wrap around the elbow. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Ojang, third part, in succession while watching the video. The key moves of Taegeuk Ojang, fourth part, consist of 왼 얼굴 맞기, 오른 옆차기, and 왼 팔꿈치 벼적치기, 오른 얼굴 맞기, 왼 옆차기, and 오른 팔꿈치 벼적치기, 왼 아래 맞기, and 오른 안맞기, and 오른 앞차기, and 오른 둥주목 앞치기. When performing 얼굴 맞기, the first of the blocking arm should start from outside of the assisting arm, making a cross in front of the torso, then blocking the face. When performing 옆차기, cross your arm, making your targeting arm pull to the back, and straighten while drawing an arc as if performing 매주목 바깥치기. Your leg and arm should be parallel when performing this move. 옆차기, and the movement of both arms should be performed simultaneously. Bend your knee using the momentum from 옆차기, then create a target by opening your hand. Twist your torso about 45 degrees and strike a target at solar plexus elevation with your elbow. Arm and hand movements should be performed simultaneously. When performing 앞차기 and 등중목 앞치기, the foot blade of the striking foot should maintain a 45-degree angle when seen from the front. Complete the move by performing 등중목 앞치기 the moment the following foot touches the ground. We will now practice the moves of Taegeuk Jang, fourth part in succession while watching the video. This concludes the training for Taegeuk Jang. We will take another look at all the moves and master Pumse. We have looked at the key moves of Taegeuk Jang and provided thorough explanations for each move and things to watch out for. You will be able to hone even more accurate and delicate moves if you continue training while paying attention to the exertion of force. We will see you again in the Taegeuk Jang video. Thanks for watching.